Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my return stream after my day off yesterday, which in a lot of ways it was a way for me to celebrate my birthday, you know, outside of the realm of work, because I was here all day on my birthday doing a marathon stream, so got to spend the whole day with my wife, and it was nice. It was nice, but at the same time, woo, it was very, very hectic, busy day. I want to say, first of all, before we even get into anything new for the weekend, thank you guys who were here on my birthday for the big birthday blowout celebration. It was very successful. People have told me that overall it was one of the best marathon streams I've ever done. They're under the impression I should do it again. Some people wanted it like right away. And I was like, well, you know, something like this, doing a marathon stream that was a challenge run stream, very different, outside of my normal comfort zone of what I would do. It's something that I feel I should save up to be special. What I mean by that is something that, you know, every once in a while I could pull out something like this as a special event. And, you know, and we could do it with different games. It doesn't always have to be Mario. We could do other stuff. There's many classic games that we could hold during an event like this that could be interesting challenge runs, right? One of the major suggestions was classic Mega Man could work. But man, it was a great stream. Many penne points were won and lost. Some people bet big and won. Some people lost it all. But that is the nature of the beast. That is why gambling with real money is dangerous. But when you're using virtual penne points that have absolutely no value at all, it was a pretty good time. I want to say thanks to those who chilled all day long, because there was a lot that we did on Tuesday, including a live episode of DSP Tries It, which ended up being one of the worst items I'd ever tried on the show. The new McDonald's spicy crispy chicken sandwich, which was a joke because it was not crispy, nor was it chicken. It was, I don't know what that was. It wasn't even food. That was like rubber. So, that was great. Of course, the challenge run itself was exciting. I played through all of the original Super Mario Brothers and about half of Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels, and I had a good time with it. I seriously hope that you guys had a good time, right, with the show. Also, cake. We had some birthday cake together, right? And a big reveal, ladies and gentlemen. I revealed to you the brand spanking new denim vest. That is correct. The denim vest made a big debut during the birthday event. That denim vest is now in the running. Now, here's the thing. As you guys know, if we hit a tips goal on a stream, I put on a vest. You guys get to pick one. The problem is, Twitch polls only have 5 options. I currently own 7 vests. 7. Okay? So, that makes it kind of hard for us to determine, you know, what vest to wear, because I can't even do a poll with all 7 in them. So, what I'm thinking is, what we can do is possibly, when we do the poll, do the 5 most popular, and then once one of those are worn, that one is eliminated for the next poll, but we add in another vest. So, for example, the 5 most popular vests are the beige, the red, the platinum, the camo, and of course now, the brand spanking new denim vest, right? Those are all the most popular by far. The blue vest and the gray vest almost never get picked. Maybe at most like once a month, if that. So that being said, I don't think we should leave those in the running at first. But then if we, you know, do a poll, okay, the platinum vest wins. All right, platinum's eliminated. Now we add in the blue. Okay, denim vest wins. Okay, denim is now eliminated. Now we add in the gray. You see what I'm saying? That's probably how we'll do it. For now. Now, if that's how we're gonna do it, I don't want to hear complaints. By the way, there's a garbage truck outside, so that noise is. If that's what's going on, I don't want to hear complaints. Oh, why isn't so-and-so vest in the running today? Because we just wore it. And I have so many vests now that there's no way we can even keep them all in the running at the same time. Okay? Hey, if Twitch ever increases the poll capacity, to 7, then we could do it that way, but they do, you know, it's basic right now. Okay? So, that's how we're doing it today, on this very stream. The vests eligible will be beige, red, platinum, camo, and the new denim, if we hit the tips goal for today. So, that's how it's going to go. Fair enough? Alright, we'll see what else happens. Now, do you guys see why I waited so long to add a new vest? And by the way, I wouldn't count on any new vests anytime soon. The denim vest is just being added to the rotation, so hopefully this will satiate us over the summer, right? And over this over the times here. Maybe in the fall we'll look to add a new vest, but for now I think we're good. All right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It was a great marathon event, and then I was away yesterday. What did I do yesterday? It was a very busy day. I was out and about. My wife and I had to shop for some odds and ends because it was such a weird week this week where last day off was Friday. We had planned on maybe having another day off about a week from then. But actually, we had yesterday off, and then Sunday is our next day off. It's so weird. And we were like, well, it's too early to go and do a full grocery shopping run. So instead, we'll do like a run where we'll pick up the stuff that we're kind of running out of. And we know it won't last till Sunday. But at the same time, you know, maybe pick up a few other odds and ends. We ended up going to like Trader Joe's, which we only do like every couple months. We picked up a few things there. We got haircuts, which is nice. My hair is nice and short again. It grows back in about a month. So it's now back to being nice and short again. So we were out most of the day. And then we got home, and actually Kat had gotten a few new things for Jasper. She had gotten him a new toy. It's like a dangly feather thing on like a bouncy wand and stuff. And we were playing with him. And she also got him a new thing. It looks like a log, but it's not. It's made of like crinkly material. And it has a little like animal inside dangling from a string. And he absolutely loves this thing. He was playing with this thing for like an hour yesterday straight. It was really cool. So we played with Jasper and everything. So I told my wife, all right, I'm going to take a shower. All right? She's like, okay. I take a shower. I get out of the shower, and she is completely rearranging the house. I was like, what the hell? Like, we were just out all day. Aren't you tired? Like, seriously, like, we were out all day running around, doing stuff. We get home. I think she's going to be tired, want to plop down and relax. She's rearranging the house. I'm like, oh, my God. So we ended up doing, like, 2 hours of rearranging the house. Actually, what happened is the storage nook that we have in the bedroom there that has always had kind of clutter in it. We basically rearranged the house, took a lot of the clutter shit out of there and put it in the garage. And now the nook is basically a usable room. For the first time since I have lived here when I moved in the summer of 2014. So we're talking almost 7 years. The nook is actually usable. You could walk through it and you could like do stuff in it. So that was nice. But at the same time, I was pooped. And basically what happened is I pulled my back because I was lifting stuff and everything. And we were cleaning up the garage to make room to move stuff into the garage. And we're throwing stuff out and stuff. And I pulled my back. I'm like, oh, no. Now, for those who don't know, I used to have a back injury that was pretty damn bad about a decade ago. It was actually more than a decade ago. It was a severely herniated disc in my lower back. I forget which one it is. I think it was L4, L5 vertebrae. I forget now because it's been so long since I even thought about it. This injury sadly had me basically laid out all the time. I was always in either shooting pain down my spine into my right leg or numbness, which is even worse because if you can't feel, you can't move or walk. Okay? It was bad to the point where a doctor said if I hadn't caught it when I did, it probably would have ruptured and it would have permanently damaged my ability to control things. Okay? So, that sucks. The good news is over the last decade plus, it's gotten better. Especially when I moved out here. Because when I moved out here, I basically put myself in a position where I don't have to do a lot of strenuous physical stuff. I now have a garage, so, you know, when I go grocery shopping and the like, I can just pull the car into the garage and walk the stuff right into the kitchen instead of having to walk through a giant parking lot with heavy bags. I made it so that everything is within a quick driving distance. I don't have to ever drive on the highway. I'm not kidding you. I've lived here for almost 7 years. Oh, by the way, the camera's moving down here. Look at that. I've lived here for almost 7 years, Not once have I ever driven on the highway in Washington State. I don't have to. There's nothing, there's no reason to hit the highway ever. Everything is in driving distance. So, this is all good news. You know, I basically changed my lifestyle so that my back wouldn't be strained. And the good news is it basically healed itself. My back, on a regular basis, I don't have back pain, which is great. I used to have everyday numbness, shooting pain, problems. It's pretty much gone away. All right? But every once in a while, if I do a lot of strenuous stuff, I do re-agitate it. And that's what happened last night, is basically my back, all the muscles in my back completely tightened to, like, it was as stiff as a board. Like, it was, like, seriously, like a solid muscle. It was so, you know, tense. And if I tried to even move, it was painful. I was like, oh, man, this happens every once in a while. So, it sucked because, you know, it was the end of the night, and I'm like, shit, I didn't take down any of my birthday decorations at all. They're still in there in the office from the birthday, you know, stuff. And now how am I going to get that done? I can't even move. So, I tweeted last night, and I said, well, guys, you know, due to all this going down on my day off, it looks like I'm not going to have the decorations down. We're just going to have a post-birthday bash celebration, I guess. What else can you do, right? Like, it is what it is. So, I went to sleep. Luckily, I woke up this morning. My back felt much better. My back, all the muscles have relaxed. The tenseness and pain is gone. So, and the other thing, I had completely forgotten that I've changed my schedule. As you guys know, I now start my streams later so that I can have extra time in the morning to do shit. So I was like, wait a minute, I have plenty of time. I'm feeling good, so I did. I took down all my decorations this morning. So we're back to normal, as you'll see. Ah, that is not that's not what I wanted to show you. We're back to normal. All the decorations are gone, as you can see. Sadly, no new decorations coming up until the fall, probably October for Halloween month. Okay? So, I know you're very sad about that. I am. I love having special things going on in the office, but right now, looks like we're done for now. All right? So, thank you again to everyone who was here for the birthday bash. If you weren't here and you missed out, it is now fully live on DSPGaming. That includes the full run of Super Mario Bros. 1, as well as half of Super Mario Lost Levels, which we got through. And that includes a post-gameplay kind of chill hour where I ate cake and we talked and kind of hung out. Now, if you want to see the DSP tries it of the insanely awful chicken sandwich from McDonald's, that's over on my King of Hate Vlogs channel. The King of Hate Vlogs is what it's called. And I recommend you watch. You're going to have a laugh. First of all, you're going to be revolted, but you're also probably going to laugh hysterically like I did. That's one of the most pathetic attempts. The most pathetic attempts at trying to compete that I've ever seen in my life. I can't even believe, I seriously cannot believe that they felt that that was going to compete with other companies that are putting out chicken sandwiches. It was so ridiculously bad, so ridiculously pathetic. Like, holy fuck. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, but man, they weren't thinking. They're just fucking dunces. Yeah, right, like that's going to fucking sell. I mean, holy shit, that was bad. Pathetically bad. So that being said, everybody, I would like to say, again, thank you, and go check it out, either on DSP Gaming, or, if you'd like, you can check it out over on the King of Hate Vlogs, the DSP Tries It episode. Fair enough? Okay. I hope that is fair enough. I hope that sounds good. Now, it's over. The birthday festivities are over. And that means that now it is time for us to talk about the future. It's time to move on. All right? So, what does that mean? It means today we got new games on the stream. It also means we are now going to do a full-on push towards the new sub-goal for this month, the next event, which looks like it's set to be a pretty good one. People like the idea that I had, and admittedly, the idea was inspired by Only Iced Coffee, who had reminded me of this idea that I had a couple months ago, and I kind of threw it away, but now I'm bringing it back, and I think this is a really good idea for a sub-goal. All right, so let's talk. What is the sub-goal for this month? I'll tell you what the sub-goal for this month is, my friends. It is, if we hit 900 subscriptions at any point during the month of April, I am going to do a retro replay event. Number one, you guys will nominate and vote for a game that I've already played, all right, in the past, but it has to be from 2015 or earlier. So this would essentially be a second run that would be very different from the first one. First of all, you know, today's set up with direct capture and live streaming, interaction with you guys, but also, of course, you know, it's a lot different with a webcam. Like back then, I wasn't using webcam at all for anything, so you'll have a face cam now. Now, if this is a playthrough that happened before I was actually doing direct capture, holy shit, will it look and sound different, right? I mean, it's going to be like night and day. Completely different situation. So I'm excited for this because there's so many games. I mean, let's face it, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've been now doing it, actually, if you look at the calendar, pretty much 13 years I'm heading for it. 13 freaking years of doing this, right? And that being said, 13 years of doing this. That's a lot of ground to cover. That's a lot of games that I've played, all right? So, what I would say is, if you guys are interested, I say, first of all, of course, subscribe to the channel and or gift a sub to your fellow viewer who doesn't have one. We got to make the sub goal happen before we even consider doing it. But also, start going through my catalog, you know? Start looking at some of the older playthroughs. There's so many gems back then. You know, 10 years ago, gaming was very different than it was today. And I played every major new release, so you got so much to go through and try to figure out what would be a great game to replay, right? So, very curious to see what you guys would like me to do. Why am I violently shaking? Because I have a back injury. I've told you guys as many times, it's hard for me to sit still. It's very hard for me to sit still, always has been my whole life. When I sit, I have to kind of move a little bit. Either I'm wiggling my foot or I'm moving back and forth. I think you guys caught me repositioning. But right now I'm just kind of sitting back and wiggling my foot. It's very, very hard for me to just sit still. Seriously. Yes, all the movement I do when I'm on camera, I do when the camera's off. That's just my natural position. Like, that's just how I've always been. But anyway, I know people are just being stupid and making fun of me because they're assholes. You know, fucking idiots. Alright, anyway. Start going through my catalog and start seeing what you would like me to do for this retro replay event. Now, in addition, this is not just going to be a standard event where you guys nominate and vote on a game and I play it. Oh, no. We're going to do something special. I'm going to have a marathon debut for this event. A marathon debut. Okay? So, what is the marathon debut? It means that when a game gets picked, instead of just starting it up as a playthrough, we're going to have a marathon event where I play it for like 6-7 hours in one sitting to get a great chunk into the game. Especially if it's a game where I've played it before, but it's been a long time. I think it would be a great idea to sit there and play it at length instead of just doing a standard stream, doing an extra long stream, so that way we could get a good chunk into it and get me reacquainted with this older game. I think this would be a good idea. And in addition to that, without any additional requirement, I'm going to do a live DSP Tries It on the Marathon premiere stream, and the DSP Tries It will be Chef Boyardee. Yes. So, if we hit the sub goal this month, it's a triple reward. Number one, it's a retro replay event where you get to nominate and vote on an older game for me to play. Number two, you unlock a marathon debut where I play it at length. And then number three, a live DSP Tries It of Chef Boyardee during that event. So, all that for hitting the sub goal for this month. Okay? Now, on Tuesday, man, did we make a run for it. Because on Tuesday, we were over 880 subs. I think by the time Tuesday ended, we were at like 886 or something like that. However, I said, man, it sucks we didn't hit it, because I know I'm going to have my day off tomorrow, and I know that at the beginning of March, a couple people dropped some sub bombs, and I know those sub bombs are going to expire, and we're going to see a major dip. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as of this morning, we are back down to 803 subs. I knew that was going to happen. You know, I fully expected it to happen because because I knew, you know, the sub bomb was expiring, and I also knew no one was going to be here on my day off to come and resub if their sub expired. All right, so it is what it is. All right, I would strongly urge you, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you would like to gift a sub to your fellow viewer to help them out, go right ahead. I'm sure they're going to appreciate it. And of course, if you want to help out to try to hit the goal as well, please consider, you know, gifting some subs. Maybe dropping a sub bomb here or there. All right. Excuse me. So, yes, please. And thank you in advance to anyone who does consider contributing to the stream today, but in particular, if you're gonna, you know, work on the sub goal, thank you in advance. By the way, the month is young. It's only the 8th of April today. We've got 3 more weeks in the month, and we've got multiple big new releases this month, including MLB The Show, Near Replicant, and at the very end of the month, a game that a lot of people are excited to see, Returnal, PS5 exclusive. Gameplay looks pretty unique, although I don't. Here's what I think about Returnal in a nutshell. It looks good, but I wonder if it's going to get incredibly repetitive. Because it looks like it's action-packed, and that's great, but are they going to force you to fight repetitive waves of these enemies over and over and over to the point where it doesn't feel special anymore, and you just basically kind of get bored? So I'm curious to find out, and we'll see, you know, sooner rather than later. All right, so with these new releases coming out this month, I get the feeling that we're going to get some more interest in the streams, more people are going to want to come by and hang out and have a good time, and maybe sub, you see? So we'll see. See, that's the thing. We have had almost no new releases the last 2-3 months. Finally, this month it's going to pick up a little bit. So, all right. So I got all of that out of the way, guys. Let's now talk about the schedule, because this is a weird schedule for this weekend by far. I know it's going to be a weird one with me having another day off over the weekend. But let's talk a little bit, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm back. It's April 8th. It's a Thursday. Today's first stream, we're continuing on with Danganronpa V3. We have completed the first case. We're heading into the second one. No murder has happened yet, but we are currently walking around the school investigating, and it looks like some new areas have opened up. Some new ultimate labs, which is weird. I guess it's supposed to be like a room that's dedicated to each student who has an ultimate ability. And so, we're exploring right now. And we really haven't finished exploring yet. I think I still have like an item that I'm supposed to use. I think it's, what was it? There's an item I'm supposed to use to open up another room, like one final room, and I haven't found the room yet. So we have a little bit more exploring to do today. And then hopefully, we'll head into the next part of the mystery, okay? I'm excited to see where this goes. So, thank you guys for being here today on the return stream after my day off. This is actually my first full streaming day as a 39-year-old person. 39 years old. I'm incredibly old now. Like, I'm really feeling it. My dentures keep falling out. It's really frustrating. And I don't know. Everything changes when you hit 39. That's the big year. That's the year of your life that you really put things into perspective. What's funny is a lot of people, when they hit like 39, 40, 41, they consider that midlife, and a lot of people have what's called a midlife crisis, where you sit down and you look at your life and you're like, man, I'm so miserable, this sucks, and I want to change stuff. It's the opposite for me. I look at my life, I'm like, wow, I'm happier now than I've ever been in my entire life. I have a life with my beautiful wife, who I love so much, and we have such a good time together, right? And I've got a fun cat named Jasper. And like everything in my life right now is really good. The streams are good. You know, we're having fun with streams and work and everything. Like I can't think, yeah, everything's good. And I'm very pleased with how things are going. I'm like, man, with all that, it's awesome. You know, that I'm the opposite of what's kind of stereotypical for people in this day and age, where they hit midlife and, oh my God, I hate my life. I'm going to run out and buy a Corvette or something stupid, right? It's the opposite for me. I'm good. I like where I am right now. So, thank you guys for everything. All right, I digress here. All right, anyway, I don't know why I'm digressing about this. Let's talk about the rest of today. So it's Danganronpa here on the first stream. I'm sure we'll have lots of interaction, lots of conversation and fun, and of course the development of the story. I'll be reading a lot of text. Let's just put it that way. Okay? Later tonight, alright, later tonight, it is Black Ops Cold War. Alright? And it's going to be the continuation of the shoddy snipers that I started on Monday night, using a shotgun as the primary weapon and kind of swapping out to sniper rifle for distance kills. And it was pretty fun Monday night. Admittedly, though, I didn't do so well with the sniper rifle, but I was doing crazy good with the shotgun. People have told me that I really need to unlock the automatic shotgun, that it's incredibly overpowered, and that once I do that, it'll basically be like night and day from what I'm doing now with the shotgun I'm using. So, we'll see. I will definitely continue with the fun tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, and I hope that you guys will join me for the fun, alright? Tomorrow, we're returning back to Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, and let me tell you guys, I really, really hope tomorrow I can beat the damn stage that I'm stuck on, because it's a nightmare. It's a stage that's so long and grueling to get to the end, and when you get to the end, you have no fucking idea what you're supposed to do, and the game just doesn't care. It doesn't explain anything. At any moment, it'll just insta-kill you and it'll laugh at you. Like, seriously, it laughs at you, jumps out of your television, and ha ha ha, motherfucker, thanks for the money, bitch. And I'm like, geez, that's fucking harsh. You know, I spent my hard-earned money on your game, at least give me a little bit of understanding of what you want me to do to progress, and they're like, ha ha, fuck you, here's a cactus up your ass. Jesus. So I spent an entire stream last time not figuring out what to do in the third and final part of this stage. It completely, you know, it melted my brain. It's to the point where someone may just have to explain to me what the fuck I'm supposed to do, because I don't know. Okay, so anyway, that's going to be tomorrow's main stream. Tomorrow night will be my weekly throwback Street Fighter session. It has returned back to Friday nights. I know last week it was weird because I did it on a Tuesday and then I did it on a Saturday. This week it returns back to its regularly scheduled time on Friday night, okay? And then on Saturday, it'll be the continuation of... No, it won't. It'll be Call of Duty as the main gameplay stream. That's right. Call of Duty is the main stream, and then the late stream on Saturday is Fall Guys. So it's multiplayer madness on Saturday, all multiplayer games, all day long, all channel point wagering for sure. You know, people love the channel points wagering. If you want that, you gotta come back on Saturday. Okay? Good stuff. Alright, now on Sunday, I am not here, I'm off. And you might be saying, what? Why is Phil off again? He just took Wednesday off. Well, here's why. Number one, because the next day off I have is in another week. So obviously I want to have a day off before I have to wait a week and a half, you know. And number two, because Saturday actually is our wedding anniversary. We were actually married on April 10th, 2019. And it was nice. That was the trip that I made to Connecticut, and we visited my parents. My wife met my parents for the first time, and it was good to spend time with them and do stuff with them. And we had a great, you know, dinner at an authentic Italian restaurant, and got married. It was a really nice time, okay? And then last year, we're like, this is cool. It's our first wedding anniversary. Let's do something. Oops, COVID. And COVID closed everything. So we couldn't do a damn thing for our wedding anniversary. Everything was closed besides like a grocery store. Well, let's go have our wedding anniversary at a grocery store. So it was not a good time. In fact, it was pretty depressing last year. We were pretty upset. This year, at least things are open for now. We don't know how long that's going to last because now apparently COVID numbers are spiking again. It's the fourth wave. It's the fourth wave, everybody. Like, people don't fucking understand that this is how viruses work. That's just why the flu never goes away. The flu comes back in waves and seasons. So's COVID. It's like not going to be different. So I don't know why people expect we're going to obliterate this disease. It's never going to happen. Plus, we're going to have variations. We're going to have mutations. It's always going to be like this. Okay? So anyway, I did silly moments, right? I did a silly movement because you guys could see me on the camera at that time, guys. I saw that you could see me on the camera, so I wiggled. See, I wiggled my hands like this, you see? Okay, anyway. So anyway, we don't know what's going to happen, especially with our state. It's been one of the most crazy conservative states when it comes to COVID, where our governor has opened, locked down, opened, locked down, opened, locked down over and over. And I almost guarantee you that it's going to happen again if the numbers keep going up. So, with that being said, what we would like to do is actually do something this weekend before everything closes down again. Okay? And so we're going to. I mean, we would like to have done it on Saturday, but my wife has to work Saturday. She's off on Sunday. We said, okay, Sunday, we're going to go out and have a dinner somewhere. All right? So on Sunday, we're actually going to go have dinner somewhere. I'm sure I'll have all the details for you guys on Monday about what happened and what we did on our wedding anniversary. Okay? So if you want to know, wait till Monday, and on Monday I'll explain everything. Fair enough? Okay. All right. So, I'm not here on Sunday. But I'll return on Monday. And on Monday, what we're going to do is just go right back into the normal schedule. I think at that point, it should be Divinity 2. It should be the game that I'm playing. And then Monday night, it's kind of up in the air, but likely I'll maybe return to Genshin. Because at that point, I wouldn't have played Genshin Impact for like over a week. But maybe I'll do Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to feel like on Monday yet. I mean, it's a long time away. You know, it's over the whole weekend. So let's see what happens. All right. But that's the deal. So I'm here today, tomorrow, Saturday, full time. Sunday I'm off to celebrate my wedding anniversary with my wife. Returning on Monday. And then next week, I will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay? I will be here all week, 5 straight days. I believe the next day off that my wife has is that Saturday, which is going to suck ass because Saturday, it's a weekend, it's busy. If I have to go grocery shopping that day, it's going to suck ass. There's going to be like twice as many people in the fucking store. And just like I told you guys, when I had to go grocery shopping on Friday of last week, it took me 2 hours. It took me over an hour just to walk through the store, shop, and check out. Because there's so many people at the stores on the weekend. It's ridiculous. I was waiting in line a half an hour to check out that day. A half an hour in fucking grocery store line. It was sucked ass. I hate wasting a giant chunk of time that I would like to be spending with my wife. Bullshit. Okay? So anyway, it is what it is, but I think that's going to be my next day off. Nothing we can do about it. So, 3 days of streaming now. Sunday off to celebrate my wedding anniversary, and then I'm back for 5 straight days after that. Okay? Hopefully that sounds good to you. Alright? Okay. Alright, I've had enough of certain people who are just assholes. I'm just going to get rid of them. And don't ever ask to come back. Here, nasal vacuum, you're out of here for good. You're not coming back. Seriously, like, there's people who just like to sit here in the chat, and I'm opening up, I'm talking with you guys about my day. They just gotta be nasty, negative people, and I've had enough of them. I'm just not putting up with it anymore. Like, people who are only here to just basically harass me and make me belittle me and make me look stupid, you're done. Just expect it. New year, new Phil. I'm 39 years old. I'm not putting up with your kiddie bullshit anymore. I'm done with it. I just don't care about your bullshit. It's over. If I see it, you're out of here and don't come back. Don't even think of asking to come back. If you're just sitting here to be a fucking dick to me or my family, you're out of here for good and don't ask to come back. Don't even bother sending the email asking to come back. Seriously, I'm tired of the bullshit. Oh, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to pick at Phil all morning. Everything I say picks on him, makes fun of him. Fuck off. Then don't be here. Go sit on a Restreamer stream and do it. Don't do it on my stream, shithead. Alright? Enough. Zero tolerance for this nonsense. That way we can actually have a good day without shitheads constantly trying to rain on our fucking parade. Right? Okay. Enough is enough of these assholes. Okay. So, ladies and gents, I don't really feel like doing a giant plug segment today. You guys know the deal when it comes to everything going on with me. You know that I'm an independent content creator. You know that you guys crowdfund me. That's how I make my living, is through cheering, subbing, and tipping on the streams. In particular today, tips would help more than anything. This is the early busy time of the month for me where a ton of bills have to clear. Usually the second half of the month is much better because I get paid by Twitch and everything. And it's a lot better. But besides that, right now it's tough because all those bills clear and suck all my finances away. So if you could tip today, if you'd like to contribute, please tip if you can. If not, if cheering and subbing is still great, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth and complain, but I'm just saying that tipping would be preferred. You guys know the deal. If we raise $50 in tips, I'll put on the Gunner glasses. For $100 in tips, I'll put on a vest. And as I said, today is the first day of the debut of the denim vest. And that means that the vests eligible today, if we hit $100 in tips, would be the beige, the red, the platinum, the camo, and the denim. Okay? Good stuff. You guys know the deal. Please protect yourselves online, from online harassment. I'm not going to go through all that today. I just don't feel like it. And you guys also know that I need, if you're going to tip me, please, it has to be a verified tip. I cannot accept unverified tips anymore. It's too much of a liability. So I hope that you guys will verify your PayPal accounts if you are planning on tipping me today. All right? Fair enough? All right. Done and done. Let's get the shout-outs, because I know a lot of people already contributed and have questions and the like. So let's actually just jump right into that. Actually, okay, there's one news story I want to talk about. Deathloop got delayed again. Deathloop was originally supposed to come out last fall, okay, and it got delayed. Fair enough. A lot of games did because of COVID. It was supposed to come out in May, got delayed again. Now it's coming out in September. To which I have to wonder, did they have any clue? Like, the people who were planning the release of this game, did they have any fucking clue actually how long into the development of the game the actual developers were? Like, it sounds to me like there's a marketing team and a management team who's completely disjointed from reality. And they were promising things that weren't even close to happening. You know? Because remember, Deathloop, if you remember, is actually a game that is a Sony exclusive. It's one of the final Bethesda Sony exclusives, because now Bethesda is owned by Microsoft. So the big news was that, oh my god, you know, Deathloop might be the last game that you'll ever see exclusive to anything besides Microsoft, right? Because now everything might be Microsoft exclusive. But that was, you know, that was because it was supposed to come out last fall. You see? So, to me, it's like, who is it? I really got to know this answer, okay? Who is it in a company who makes the decision of what a release date is for a game? Is it upper management who have no hand in the actual development of the game at all and are just arbitrarily laying out goals for the team? Is it a marketing team who are saying, oh, if we are able to sell the game during this period and we market it this way, we'll make maximum profits, so that's the goal that we should set, you know? Or is it the actual dev team themselves making promises to the management and marketing teams and saying, okay, we're this far along the game's development, we feel we can release it by this date? I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's the third. It's got to be the first or the second. It can't be the third, because how are these games, how are they so wrong with the development release windows? You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, you could argue it's COVID. All right, fair enough. COVID absolutely changed the game this last year. I'm not gonna, you know, no one can deny that COVID has screwed everything up, right? But still, even with factoring in COVID, okay, maybe that's one delay, not two, 3 delays. You know? I think it's just crazy. Expandong makes a good point. He says, what about games that we've had like zero info about, yet supposedly they're releasing in May, like Biomutant? You're right. Biomutant, we haven't seen any new information about in like a year. And yet the game supposedly comes out in May. It's like, what? See, COVID screwed everything up, man. COVID seriously just, I don't know. It threw everything into whack. And now you don't know what to believe and what not to believe, honestly. Like, can you really trust or believe that these games are actually going to come out when they say they are? I don't think so. Yeah, I really don't. I don't think you can trust it at all. I think in a lot of cases it's a bunch of crap. So, we'll find out. But anyway, Deathloop looks like an interesting game. It absolutely does look like an interesting premise. It looks like a game that could be pretty fun if it ever comes out. Now, supposedly, it's coming out in mid-September. I think September 15th or something like that. I don't know exactly the date, but I mean, that's good. That means it'll be a game in the start of the busy fall gaming season. But I just hope that it, you know, with all these delays, that it ends up being good. It's now delayed a full year since when it originally was supposed to come out. So hopefully it ends up being good, you know? Okay. Let's see here. Let's get the shout-outs, guys. Timbo Slice is the first cheer of the day, saying, rumors Battlefield 6 will launch on Xbox Game Pass. Is it a good or bad idea? Of course it's a good idea. It would make them tons of money. People would you know, oh, I could get it on Game Pass instead of spending $70 on PS5. Why wouldn't that be a good idea? That's pro-consumer, and that would bring people over to the Xbox side. Now, if in the fall when Battlefield 6 comes out, if the fucking Xbox still isn't available to buy, then it's a pretty stupid move. Because you can't have a leg up on your competition if you can't sell your console because scalpers bought them all and there's a shortage of microprocessors worldwide to make more. So really it depends on supply and demand and how things are looking when that actually happens. Okay? Timbo cheered again, and he said, another rumor is that Kojima is possibly in talks to make his next game to be published exclusively by Microsoft. All right, well, first of all, published by Microsoft doesn't mean it's a Microsoft exclusive. It's a high chance it is, but we just saw with MLB The Show, published by Sony, but it's going to be on Microsoft consoles. It's kind of big news that that's happening because it never really happened before. Usually, if it's published by a company, it stays with that company's console, but this is an exception, right? Great, whatever. Again, people just are so desperate for game news that they're just speculating about shit now that we haven't even confirmed yet. Why do I care about this? Really? It's like non-news. Okay, if it's officially announced that this is happening, and we find out what kind of game it is, and then we get news, oh, it's a Microsoft exclusive, then we should start talking about it. Why the fuck are we talking about it now when we don't even know if there's a game in development? Like, what is this? Enough of this. Okay. Wasteland Raider 1994, subscribe for 9 months. Thank you for the resub, sir, and the ongoing support. Barrel Shroud resub for 2 months. Says, I'm here another month, let's do it. Thank you very much, Barrel Shroud. Tokage Tony is the first tipper of the day, and he wants me to check to see if his account now shows as verified. Let me check to see if his account now shows as verified. First of all, I'm curious to see if my PayPal even updates now, because remember, I was having a lot of problems on Tuesday during the birthday stream where tips just weren't showing up. Let's see here. All right, let's take a look. Let's see. Yes! I can verify that Tokage Tony is verified. So thank you, Tokage Tony. Yes, indeed, you are the first tipper of the day. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. I appreciate that. And yes, you are verified from now on. Thank you very much. I can trust your tips. Now, one thing you may want to do is use a code word. And what I mean by that is if you're going to tip me, use a particular word you use in your tip message. And by the way, call it out, say code word, blah, blah, so I know what it is so I don't read it on stream. And then I'll always know it's you. Because sadly, now that you're verified, now watch some idiot try to impersonate you, right? And try to fuck around and get you in trouble. So I'm just saying, it would be a good way to always make sure that it is you and I can always trust your tips, all right? So thank you, Tokage Tony, for the support. And yes, you are verified. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Steven Siegel plays Galciv cheered and says, is still your birthday month? Yes, it is still my birthday month. It will always be my birthday month till the end of April. But we're not going to celebrate my birthday month. You're being a jerk. So stop being a jerk. The Patriarchy is here to tip me $50. Says, happy belated birthday. More good times today. Thank you, Patriarchy. Yes. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to today's streams for sure. You know, today is a day when I love being a variety streamer. Because here's why. Listen, Danganronpa's good and all, but you play it more than a certain amount, you get a little bit tired. Especially after, by the end of today's stream, I'm going to be tired of reading. You know what I mean? I'm going to want to do something different. Tonight we're doing Call of Duty. Completely different. Right? Not even close to the same. Completely different style of game. Action-packed. You see? It's awesome. In that regard, it's pretty damned awesome. So, I'm excited for both of today's streams. And I love being a variety streamer for that fact. Thank you, Patriarchy. Steven Siegel cheers says, underwear vest is best. No one knows what the hell you're talking about. You can stop making bad jokes now, Steven Siegel. Thanks for the cheer. Turtle Dude did a 95-hit cheer, which is the biggest cheer of the day so far. So let's get him up on the leaderboard here. Okay. What the hell is that? Look at that weird parentheses over here. Let me fix that. Where did that come from? I don't know. It's gone now. Turtle Dude. Current top cheerer of the day. And he says, you're going to decorate for World Turtle Day on Sunday, May 23rd. I bet if you ask chat, they'd want you to. Yes, I'm gonna actually bring in at least 7 varieties of turtle and or tortoise onto the stream. You're going to be chilling all around me as we stream. Of course. Why wouldn't I? Benzuko Lives. Resubscribe for 5 months. He says, 5 great months. Thanks for the entertainment, Phil. Thank you, Benzuko Lives, for the ongoing support. And it's good to see you today. CM Fool is to me $4.20. Says, pop quiz. What's the story of Street Fighter? A bunch of dirty guys just stumbled into a street drunkenly and started slapping each other. There you go. Street Fighter. Thank you very much for the tip, CM Fool. Good to see you today. Kindred cheered his ideas for a background whiteboard to write down the biggest tippers and cheerers' name for that stream. Maybe even make a tips goal, a silly little drawing. See, I could do that. The problem is no one would be able to see it. Because my webcam, number one, my webcam changes depending on what game I'm playing. Sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's smaller. Alright? Chances are, because I don't have an insanely huge webcam, you know, I'm not particularly the most handsome guy on the planet. I don't want to make people vomit profusely on the stream by having a giant webcam of me on the stream. Likely you wouldn't be able to see the whiteboard at all. It would just, you're illegible. Plus, my webcam's only 480p. I don't do an HD webcam because when I did used to do that, because I actually did used to do a widescreen HD webcam, number one, everyone complained it took up too much space. They said there's too much space around you, and we don't need that. And then, on top of that, it was actually taking up a lot of resources on my computer to have both the video and the webcam at that quality. And so I found that going down to 480p was the best compromise. You see? It's a good size because it's a square. It's not widescreen. It doesn't take up too much space. In addition, it doesn't eat up too many system resources. You see? So, that was pretty much the best compromise, and that's what I'm going for now. I'm not saying that in the future things wouldn't change, but I don't see myself putting up a whiteboard no one would be able to read. I really don't think anyone would be able to see the damn thing. So, so thank you for the suggestion, though. Jowd F. cheered. He said, 2 interesting news. Kojima and talks to be published by Microsoft. All right, we already talked about that. And then legitimate rumors, Battlefield will be free day 1 for Game Pass. We already talked about that. Okay. Well, thank you for the cheer, Jadaf. Sorry that we already covered both topics. Steven Seagold cheers. I want to see you top the charts at Street Fighter and Evo. I'm not going to Evo. There is no Evo. Evo was sold to Sony. And likely we won't actually see like an official version of Evo for a while. So I don't think you should be holding your breath too much about that. Plus, I hate all the modern Street Fighter games. So there's that too. Jadaf cheers. Is you have a will because you are done. Your warranty is over. That's right. Since I am nearing the end of my life, I've done everything. I have a living will. I actually, I just bought a tombstone for myself. Because people were wondering. They were like, Phil, you got a lot of support over the last week. Did you get anything nice for yourself for your birthday? And the answer is, yeah, I bought my tombstone. I'm good to go. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to cremate my body. And then I'm going to have this nice little tombstone. And the tombstone that's going to say the following. Oh, the camera's still on? Well, there's nothing I can do. There you go. That's going to be my tombstone. Because that's all anyone will ever remember me for, because everyone's a fucking idiot on the internet. So there you go. Jay Hawkwood cheered. He says, I'm excited to see Persona 3 as your retrospective 900 sub playthrough. No. Persona 3 was not played 2015 or earlier. In fact, a lot of these incredibly lengthy JRPG-style games and visual novels were not that long ago. Okay? So that's the good news. Captain Div did 100-bit cheers. I hope you had a great birthday. Can you give a shout-out to my buddy King Cuck69? Thanks. This guy always wants a shout-out to King Cuck69. Every single stream. You guys are like attached at the hip. What are you, like bosom buddies? Holy crap. Anyway, Captain Div, thank you. That's the biggest cheer of the day. Let's get you on the leaderboard here. By the way, your name is CPT Div, but I say Captain Div because I always assume it's an abbreviation. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me. All right, continuing on. Super Slight Gaming cheers. Happy birthday again. You picked up Demon Souls. Where do you rate it on your Soulsborne best to worst? And fuck Flame Lurker. See, it's hard to say because even though Demon Souls is a good game, it was so massively improved upon with the Dark Souls series. The fact that the bonfire checkpoints, the fast travel, the fact that the stages were intertwined and connected instead of being separate instances, right? The refinement to the combat, because oh my god, was the combat further refined in the later games. Demon Souls is still a fun game, but to me, it's the worst in the whole series. It is. It just is. Like, objectively, to me, it feels like the worst in the series. It's still a good game, though. That's the thing. But I think it's the worst in the series. I think all the Dark Souls games are better than Demon Souls. I really do. Okay. Jad F. cheered. He said, Deathloop is the process of developing and postponing the game ad infinitum. The game's in a development death loop. Okay, very nice. Daryl Jensen just cheered and said, did you see the rumor that allegedly Kojima might be doing a game with Microsoft? What is everyone telling me this rumor for? It's a rumor. A rumor, number one, it doesn't matter until we even know what the game is. Like, why is everyone hyped about this rumor? Holy shit, it really was boring on my day off, wasn't it? It must have been the most boring day if everyone's talking about a Kojima rumor. Like, oh my god. Anyway, thanks for the cheer. Twisted Resistor did 100-bit cheer, says, you're going to mess with Biomutant at all. I'm interested in the game, and I did list it as a potential game that I'm playing in May. But I think for me, the main factor is going to be with all the other games that are coming out, and I'm more interested in how far am I into those games, and would potentially playing Biomutant put me back on the games that I'm liking more and or have more interest in. Maybe Biomutant will be a game that's a wait and see. Like, I'm interested in it, but let's give it a week or two and see what people think. And if they're like, oh my god, it's an amazing game, you can't miss it, then I'll play it. But if not, then, you know, maybe that way it's no skin off my back. It doesn't feel like I've wasted anything. If I buy the game, I end up not liking it or not playing it, right? I guess we'll see. Snow Carl Charity says, Phil, hope you had a nice day out celebrating yesterday. I couldn't make it to most of the stream. I was wondering what Kat got you for your birthday. A cake. She made me a cake. I didn't ask for anything for my birthday because I don't really need anything. But I wanted a nice homemade cake, which she made me. And I'm actually looking forward to have another piece tonight. I didn't get any yesterday because yesterday we were out like 90% of the day. We weren't home. When we got home, then we were rearranging the house and stuff. Next thing you know, it's like, oh my god, it's nighttime, you know. So I'm gonna have another piece of cake today for sure later tonight. I'm excited for it. Okay. So Spartan King is here. Cheers to watch your DSP tries it. Imagine being a McDonald's franchisee who demanded a chicken sandwich to compete with the boom of Chick-fil-A. And that atrocity is what the corporate comes out with. Yeah, seriously. And guys, I'm not exaggerating. If you missed it on Tuesday during the birthday marathon, if you liked the whole idea of DSP tries it, because sometimes I expose things, that was the biggest fucking piece of horse shit I've ever seen in my fucking life on that. I said, in over 10 years I've been doing DSP tries it, right? I started doing DSP tries it, I want to say it was 2010. It could have been 2009, but I think I've been doing the show for about 11 years. That was genuinely one of, if not the worst item I've ever done on the show. That was the biggest joke. The biggest, by the way, it's the biggest ripoff. Because that sandwich is over, it's like it's $5 or more. It's seriously like a rubberized chicken nugget. It was that, it didn't even fill a small brioche bun. I couldn't believe how bad it was. I was appalled. I'm still appalled. I still can't believe it. That it was that bad. I'm what the fuck? I'm insulted that they would sell that to me. That would be, seriously, that would be like going to your grocer's freezer, buying a bag of the frozen chicken patties, right? Taking one out and throwing it in the microwave so it's soggy as fuck, slapping it onto a bun, and then just putting sauce and pickles on top, wrapping it up and saying, oh, here's a $5 fucking premium sandwich. What are you, a fucking asshole? We don't know what the answer is? I'll tell you the answer. Yes, you're an asshole if you're doing that. If you work at McDonald's and you're selling that fucking sandwich, all right, the employees of McDonald's are not responsible. If you work for corporate McDonald's, oh, you're a fucking dick. You're a piece of shit for selling that fucking garbage sandwich. That thing sucks. It was, I can't believe how bad it was. I'm still appalled by how bad that fucking sandwich was. So anyway, definitely check out the DSP tries it if you didn't see it. Again, that's over on the King of Hate vlogs. Okay. Let's see here. Rubley Atomic did a 347-bit cheer, which is actually the biggest cheer of the day. I'll get that on the leaderboard. He has, did I try Twitch Studio? The answer to OBS, no. I have not changed anything to do with my streaming capturing software or anything in years. Why? Because you don't break what's working. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say. OBS, outside of a glitch here or there where the audio dies or OBS error when I'm trying to record, for the most part, this is the most stable setup I've ever had. My PC works every day. My capture software works every day. Why would I fuck with it, right? So I'm not fucking with it. I'm just leaving it. And, you know, eventually I'm going to have to do a full upgrade around here. Eventually I'm going to have to upgrade my hardware. I'll probably, you know, upgrade software. Then maybe I'll start looking into stuff. But no, for now, I'm good with what I'm using. Tokage Tony tipped me another $5, and he basically tells me his code word. So thank you, Tokage Tony, for another $5 tip. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the support. Steven Seagull cheered. He says, do some competition in person since COVID shit is over. The king got to take the ring. What does that even mean? Some competition of what? Oh, wait. Didn't he earlier reference competitive Street Fighter? I think he did. There are no in-person Street Fighter tournaments because of COVID. They've all been canceled. Everything's still online. There's probably not going to be anything in person for an extended period of time. Seriously. It's going to be a long time before you start seeing tournaments. Because, by the way, I hate to say it, tournaments are probably a prime place for sickness to spread. I remember going to a tournament, people used to always get... If one person was sick, everyone who went to the tournament got fucking sick. Seriously. Everyone would go home with a cold. So, obviously, that's... You can't have that kind of situation going on right now. Alright? Total score and cheers says, congrats. Reaching level 39. How about... oh, wait, what did it say? Oh, wait, I started reading the wrong thing. How about we do a Disney on Ice DSPGaming edition for your 40th birthday? Yes, that sounds great. We'll do a whole Icecapades procedure. Yes. Okay. Now, I received a tip. I just want to verify the tip is legit. Because there's no code word. So I just want to be sure that it is legit. Hold on a second, everybody. Let me refresh my setup here. Let's see here. I think it is, by the way. I think it is legit, but I just want to confirm. Yes, okay. So this is a tip, $20 tip from Germworm. Thank you very much, Germworm, for a $20 tip. That gets us up to $84 a tip so far today. Thank you guys so much. And Germworm says, happy birthday, Phil. Wish I could have been there for the reveal of the denim vest. You missed the big reveal, huh? Well, the good news is, as of this morning, not only are all the vids live, but they're now in a playlist and an order and everything over on DSPGaming because I had uploaded them, but then, of course, I was off yesterday. I didn't have a chance to even do anything in regards to work. I wasn't even in the office, thank God. So, you know, this morning I put them all in playlist. They're all there, and you know, you see the vest reveal and everything. All right? It's all there for you. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Snow Carl cheered, and he says, who's your favorite cinematic entertainment content creator? Mine is Ridley Scott. So you're saying, like, producer, director? Oh, shit. Ivan Reitman? Probably Ivan Reitman. He did a lot of the very popular comedic stuff in the 80s and 90s that I grew up watching. So that's probably what I'm going to go with. Steven Seagull cheered. He says, maybe next time try getting multiple of the same from 2 places so you can rule out shitty employees. Might have been good for McDonald's. So this is what you want me to do. When I do DSP Tries It next time, you want me to go to the McDonald's that's right here next to me and buy a sandwich. Then you want me to drive several miles away to wherever the next McDonald's may be, wait in line again, buy the same sandwich a second time. Then you want me to drive home, set up and record. At this point, it's probably been like an hour before I've eaten the food. You want me to take this out of the packaging and try to eat 2 sandwiches that... This is probably the worst idea I've ever heard. Seriously. Timbo Slice cheered. He says, I played Oddworld 3 hours last night. It's pretty good. I definitely would bring a lot of rage for you after an hour. No, I'm sure. I remember the last one on PS4. It's very challenging. There's a lot of instant deaths and a lot of cheap stuff because it's meant to be like that. It's like Lemmings, where you're leading on your people to freedom, right? And it's fun to figure out the puzzles, but man, some of them can be pretty annoying. That's why I didn't know if it would be good for the streams. The first game people didn't really like on stream. Excuse me. Steven Seagull cheered. He says, you're doing it for the stream. Don't be lazy. It's for the viewers. The point I'm making is if I drive around for an hour and I come home with food, it won't even be fresh anymore, dude. With the McDonald's food, I went and bought the food, came home, it was still kind of warm. If I'm going to 2 McDonald's, by the time I get home, it's ice cold. What the fuck are you talking about? Boy, people don't use their fucking heads. They just talk out of their butts. Seriously, close your sphincter hole. It stinks in here now. And it is me, but that was a bad suggestion. Absolutely terrible. Now people are saying, you gotta listen to this. Order DoorDash. You can't. Boy, people just have no concept of real life. When you order from a delivery service, whether it's Uber Eats, DoorDash, they get the food from your local place, whatever's closest to you. They don't send the person specifically to a McDonald's across town They send them to the one that's nearest to you. You don't get to pick, I want McDonald's from 5 towns over. That's not how it works. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Why are people so stupid? Oh my God. Ay, 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 ay. No, you can't pick the restaurant. I know, because I've been getting delivery food for the last year. And I'll give you an example. My wife and I, every once in a while, we go to an IHOP. All right? When everything closed for COVID, we wanted to go order from a specific IHOP. Can't do it. DoorDash always only orders from one IHOP alone. You cannot order from a specific one. And on top of that, usually what DoorDash does, okay, is once it detects a business that's a chain within your radius, it then says, oh, all the other chains are outside of your delivery area. Stupid, but that's how it does it, because they're trying to get the food to you as quickly as possible and as warm as possible. So they have these things in place in the software that don't allow you to just do whatever you want. Because can you imagine, let's say, for example, I order from a McDonald's, 2 towns over, and it takes the guy an hour to deliver the food instead of 5 minutes from the McDonald's on the corner over here, right? Then I complain, oh, the food was cold, and now DoorDash looks bad, the delivery person looks bad, when in reality it's because you ordered from one that's a million miles away, you see? So that's why they do that. They all do that to avoid bad metrics. Okay? So there you go. If you think otherwise, you're wrong! Incorrect! And I don't want to hear your shit because you think you know better. You don't. Being just fucking stupid. Again, anything to nitpick, anything to complain, anything to say I'm doing it wrong, anything to disprove and make me say, oh, Phil's lazy. Fuck you. Fuck you. You say that, you're out of here. I'm tired of this shit. Really. I'm tired of this nonsense. I'm tired of fucking people who just want to fucking complain. Alright? Shut the fuck up. Leave. Don't need you here. Just be a negative douche. Alright, Steven Seagal's now banned and he's not coming back. I've had enough of your bullshit. Seriously, he's just sitting here complaining and now he insulted me, so fuck off. Don't come back. What is wrong with people? Like, why do you not learn? Why are you so dumb? No, really, why are you so stupid? I'd like to know. Can you explain? Oh, you can't. You're banned. Sorry. You can't explain it because you're banned because you're stupid. Oh, my God. Fucking idiot. Oh, my God. People, I just don't get it. I know what I'll do. I'll sit on Phil's stream and piss him off this morning. His nice return stream after his day off. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to do everything to piss him the fuck off. How about you fuck off? Right? How about you go fucking do something for yourself and don't come back? So now we don't have to listen to your bullshit anymore. Holy fuck, man. Alright. Anyway, folks. Anyway. Now we can get to shouting out those who contributed. Who contributed over the course of this week. That's going to include the top cheers of the week, as well as those who've gifted subscriptions this week so far. Okay? So here we go. Shout out to the following top cheers of the week. Keep in mind, this leaderboard runs all the way through Sunday. In 10th place, it's actually a tie. We have a tie for 9th between Barrel Shroud and Biggest Kobe Fan. In 8th place, Local Nomad. 7th place, Dinosaur King. 6th place, Conduit 3. 5th place, Electron. 4th place, Zenicac. 3rd place, Timbo Slice. 2nd place, Vergatoto. And in 1st place for this week with cheers, it's Ripley Atomic. Thank you, guys. Now, thank you to those who gifted subscriptions to the channel this week. We've got Razzo, Senpai, and Lunaba, who each gifted a single sub. And by the way, I believe that many more people did that as well. That's just the only people who are showing on the leaderboard because it got cut off. So, thank you, guys. In 8th place, Django Pops. Actually, it's a tie for 7th between Django Pops and 672, who each gifted 2 subscriptions to the channel. In 6th place, Electron. In 5th place, it's actually a tie for 4th between Green Apple Slush and Chite, who each gifted 5 subs to the channel. In 3rd place, it's Twisted Resistor. In 2nd place, Hell Knight. And in 1st place, Ripley Atomic, who just gifted 20 subs to the stream. Thank you so much, Ripley, for your ongoing support. So, technically, Ripley, what the fuck? I think my chat just froze. Hold on. Ripley Atomic, both the top cheerer and the top tipper of the week. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Both the top cheerer and the top sub gifter of the week. so far. Very nice. Okay. One final thing. In summary, sub goal for this month, now that the birthday event is over, sub goal is a retro replay event, nominating and voting on a game from 2015 or earlier that I've already played, doing a second run that's going to be more modernized. It's going to be a marathon when I first start playing the game, and we're going to have a live DSP Chiza of Chef Boyardee during that marathon. If we hit the sub goal by the end of the month, currently, we are at 806 subscribers. We were almost there. We were at like 886 on Tuesday during the birthday event, and then I had my day off, and that's what happens. A bunch of subs expired, no one resubbed, so there you go. So we got a ways to go, but we got 3 weeks to do it, okay? In addition, tipping is the best way to go to help me out today. We're already at 80... Is it 86? I can't see. I can't see it on that background. 84. $84 a tip so far. We're almost to the vest already. Thank you guys in advance for any contributions today. They're greatly appreciated. I'm going to take a brief break. All right? Brief break to use the restroom. When I come back, it's Danganronpa V3 continuing on here. I'm excited to see where the story goes. I hope you guys are too. Probably going to turn on the fan and get going. All right, guys. Thank you. I will see you in a bit. Actually, hold on. Melody Zelda just did a 200-bit cheer, so I forgot to tell you. I got a copy of Cool as Ice for your birthday starring Vanilla Ice. Let me know when you want me to ship it. What the hell is that? Is that an album? Is that a movie? I don't know what the hell that is. That's incredibly disturbing, though. Twisted Resistor just extended their sub through May. That means they've probably been gifted a sub, and they decided to extend it. Thank you, Twisted Resistor, for the resub. By the way, if ever you extend a gifted sub and I don't shout it out, it's because it doesn't show in my queue. It never did. It never showed for Streamlabs, and now it doesn't show for Stream Elements. I don't know why it doesn't catch that, but if I see it pop up on the screen, then I'll give a shout out regardless. In this case, I caught it. So. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a brief break. And it's Danganronpa today. Hope you guys are excited. Danganronpa right after this brief break. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in just a bit.